put him in the car.
I reckon a YouTube video or something.
Or something like that.
Well, we've just done the old King's Special shop.
4 clear top bags. Cheeky freebie.
Yeah.
Well. Whoa, you right there, Hulk? Welcome to Shoulda Coulda Woulda Land. Today we are working on a draw system for the back of Amy's car. We've got a trip coming up next 5 weeks or so, so hopefully I can get it done by then. We are heading to Fraser, north to Fraser, and after that I'm not too sure where we're going. That's up to the navigator. I'll just drive. So today we will be cutting, measuring, maybe gluing, maybe screwing some ply together for the back of Amy's car. It's the current setup at the moment. Pretty basic: fridge, drawer, recovery drawer. Fridge is staying. We like the stand-up fridge, but below that I'm in two minds. It's either going to be just a 900mm slide out prep bench / cook bench, and then to the right of that will be a double stacked drawer system that'll have an induction cooktop or an induction griddle pan, and then the drawer above that will be a recovery drawer. That's today's plan, at least making a start on it. Did just clean up part of the shed. But anyway, I'm going to get some ply set up, start taking some measurements, pull out the track saw, and yeah, I'll get back to you. All right, so 2 rough sketches just to get your head around things of what's going on here. I'll just put a couple of sawhorses together, screwed down an old shed of ply. Right, so I went and took a couple of measurements. Just quickly, we work out our drawers. Batteries we're going to be doing, it's just a 120 amp lithium. My height eventually will be determined by the battery. The batteries are 220mm tall. All the measurements, it's going to get a bit complicated and convoluted. And I've had a rethink actually, and we are going to drop the overall fridge height. Still making a separate carcass for the fridge, but because we're going to drop the fridge height, I'll have to make a separate carcass for the left-hand drawer. Get a full 70. Yeah, mate. Flipping tooth fell out.
Yes, look.
Holy smokes.
I pulled it out.
What for?
Because I was holding onto it.
Oh.
And it managed to pull out.
Holy dooly.
So it's twice tooth.
That's twice tooth?
Yeah.
That's 2 teeth?
Yeah.
God. Well, is the tooth fairy going to come?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll see. Got cold, got really cold, so jumpers on, hoodies on, but piece got cut, kind of did it off camera, just needed to focus on what I was actually trying to attempt and do. So essentially this bottom section here, like I said, is going to be the slide for the cooking bench. And our fridge is going to sit in this alcove or section here, which we've just created. There's still going to be some fiddly technical stuff that we'll need to nut out, work out. And there's some other stuff in the car, old 12 volt stuff that needs to be ripped out of the car first as well. So that needs a good clean up prior to even that getting installed. So we need to pull our finger out, and hopefully we can have this done before our trip. Otherwise, I'm in the shit. G'day, mate. How you going? Welcome back to the shed. It's Monday evening. We've got 2 carcasses. Started something over the weekend. And it's been a bit of a noodle scratcher here and there. But we're getting somewhere finally. I'll spin it around so y'all can see. But this is it so far. Currently it is 2 carcasses. This part here is our fridge. Battery sits in behind. Fridge will sit up here. We'll make the carcass that'll go around. Beneath is a pull out. Cutting board. So these are 720 mil long, or thereabouts. I ended up going to Piranha Off-Road down in Melbourne. I've had to do a compromise. We've gone the medium duty, which is rated for 100 kilos. These are McNulty's, I think. Produced by Duraslide. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. There we go. McNaughton's. I'll get there eventually. Jesus Christ. Get them from Piranha Off-Road Products. No doubt some other places. You can get them from Bunnings, probably a bit cheaper. I just like the finish on these ones better. Finish, and they weren't too expensive. I think they were for the 3, 200 odd bucks. That will eventually be screwed to this carcass here, have a full one piece L shape going across the top. This carcass here, once again, the same slides as this one, the 100 kilo rated, 720 odd mil long. Exactly the same all the way around. Same slides again. It's got to house our kick-ass induction cooktop, and we got their griddle plate as well, which quite eager to use. I'll be with you in a moment, but we've just cut the L shape. Carcass 2. Get excited. And L shape. The circ saw did the trick. So for those playing at home, that's how she'll go on. I think we've got it right. I hope we've got it right. Fingers crossed we've got it right. Because this will tell us how square or how not square we are. Which I'm not very much looking forward to finding out. Now I know this wall needs to come this way a touch. Ooh, we might be all right. We might be pretty good here. Where's my little doodad? Yeah, this one here. Good job. Good job. Now, quick reason for breed drilling. You don't want the ply to split. You want to find the center of the sheet you are drilling into. 12 mil, find the centre, pre-drill straight down. It'll cut a nice little section for the head of your screw to bite into. And there's no splinters, there's no chipping, there's no bulging on the insides where the screws are. But that is that. Pretty simple, but effective. And when you're fighting for space, and it's all about compromises when it comes to a 70 series and 76 series when it comes to compromises for storage and boot space and squeezing more than just your camping gear in, I think this will do the trick just right. Took the fridge box off, but anyway. Cooktop. Recovery first aid drawer. Kitchen gear, which will have our induction cookers and oiled utensil.
Yep. And our batteries fit
in behind here perfectly. We just did a test fit.
What are we doing?
We're going a bit rogue actually. I'm not sure if people are going to agree with the colour that we've chosen. Most go blue or charcoal, but we've got a, what was it? Something beach.
Yeah, it's
all
like a sand colour, sort of. More brown.
And then we're using Tough Turf synthetic adhesive to glue the carpet down to it, and we're just doing a tester to see what it's like spreading. It does say use a 4mm applicator, so I found these were all of $1.60 or something down at Bunnings. You got a square edge or a V, so hopefully it's just as simple as
feeling tacky.
Going tacky.
This video with draw build as well, it was turning into like a feature-length film, so there was a lot of gluing and screwing that didn't get filmed, and then a massive
no one
rush.
Needs to see that anyway.
No, a massive.
And I was still
rush.
building it the day we were leaving, so
exactly.
Welcome to Fraser.
Yeah. So as you can see, I've already been here.
Yep.
And this is basically how everything is at at the moment.
Fridge.
Love, love, love the chopping board.
Butcher block, chopping board. And then in here is the...
I need them actually.
Okay. And there is the 12-volt cooking. Up there is recovery. And simple as just pull that out, plug into the inverter, and cook away. And if you need to, something out the fridge. And then you serve up prep bench. It's your classic, I don't know, troopy.
Yeah,
wagon
this is...
system.
I did a little refurb on the system that Dad had already put in there for us, so just used a few Kmart bits and bobs to make it look a bit nicer.
But it's all here, it works well, it's been tested this trip.
Yeah. We've still got the outlet for the compressor.
And it works well. Just, I needed some more weeks. Should have started early, Brad.
Happy with the way it looks. Love the layout and all.
And the finish.
Yeah.
I'm contemplating getting some machined brass channel just to clip around there to keep the carpet sticking. And by the way, that
Turf glue.
turf glue, turf works a treat. Nothing's coming close to peeling off.
Oh, that bit. But I
that
think
bit.
I jammed a
Yeah.
fishing rod in there earlier.
It got attacked by a rod,
Yeah.
so it's kind of annoyed that.
Yeah.
It does leave a little dicky bit of green shit, but if you feel like sanding your edges after you've carpeted it. But otherwise,
And we were happy with that colour too.
yes.
That was an odd colour choice,
It was,
but
it was
it's...
Amy Gower Road.
Yeah.
There are a few negatives I don't like about it. I wish I made it 10 to 15 mil taller, just to have access at the back where the batteries are. Wish my routing skills were a little bit more polished and I could finish that corner there better, but I do have a second top for it. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll do at some point, we've got some extra carpet. I think I might put a bit of carpet underneath the fridge just to give it a bit of comfier sitting position. Otherwise, it's good.
So thanks for sticking around for all of that. That was a different sort of video for us. And it was very do-it-yourself.
Very do-it-yourself.
It's definitely not an instructional video,
No.
but if you do like
Tinkering with tools.
yeah,
I'd say give it a crack.
you kind of enjoyed it, even though it had its moments
I
of
loved it.
frustration. Yeah. So that is it for us. We will continue on our road trip series, which we are in now, and those videos will come out soon, we hope.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.